Hey YouTube, what's going on? My divine ones, my conscious ones. It's been a while since you've seen your girl, but I'm back and I'm glad to be back. And so I'm back in this short video. I'm going to be addressing the topic of women, girls getting connected and being attracted to the wrong men. This is a subject I feel that resonates with all women, regardless to race, color, or creed. There's not a day that goes by or a week that goes by that we are not plagued with stories after stories of women, lives being taken, women being brutally assaulted by partners, male friends, husbands, and it's debilitating, it's disappointing, it's sad, it's awful, it's unjust. And so many of us women have daddy issues. Like, that's just the reality of it, right? Many of us have daddy issues, meaning either we lacked having a father in our lives, right? And so when you lack having a father in your life, then it puts you in this really weird predicament of being susceptible to the wrong men, because you don't know what a right man and what a good man looks like. So, and then there's some women, girls, that who had their fathers in their lives, but for some reason, unbeknownst to myself or to these women, their fathers did not really, they weren't really present in the lives of their daughters, at least in a way that they could teach their daughters, that they could really nurture what love looks like from a man. And so we have millions of women in the world today that lack the nurture, love, and sound support of a father. And so with that being said, that leaves a huge gap. And so when I look at women, I mean, they can be educated, they could be talented, you know. One notion that stands out is the fact of the matter that these women ultimately lack self-awareness. And so I'm just going to give you going to tell you a story about a very dear friend to me. I have a very small friends circle, and so literally I can count on one hand my friends. And so a very, very close friend in that friend circle experienced a very horrific, traumatic experience at the beginning of January of this year. Okay. This friend met a guy, and everything seemed fine according to what she told me. And then they met at the end of the year, December, and they pretty much, hung out every day from there. And on the 7th of January, this guy decided to go zero dark 30 on my friend. um, tied her up, made her first made her strip, tied her up, tried to set her on fire, and she had to run out of her apartment naked. Um, when she told me the story, I was flabbergasted. I was shocked beyond belief. But I was so very grateful that she was alive. And it's so crazy because in the first few days, she would call me and she would tell me, oh, I told him I was going to cook, for example. And, he called me from the supermarket and asked me what I needed. And so these are ways that these psychopaths are able to come into the lives of good women and trick them. And, she even, in the short little time said that, she needed some medicine from the pharmacy. He went and picked it up, and, he was giving all of the green signals that he was just this good, normal guy. But then on the night of January 7th, everything changed for her. And suddenly her life was in the hands of this sick, maniacal person. And so, she's at the point now where she says she doesn't ever think that she can even be in a relationship again. She's so lucky because there's been so many women in similar situations that didn't make it out. They didn't live. They died. And so my message is to all of the bad out there, all of the pretty girls, all of the women that, you're a nice looking girl and this guy seems nice and you don't know. It's like you do not know what's under the cap. You do not know what's on the other side of that coin. And so ladies, please use my friend's experience as a lesson, as a warning, because it can very much be you, and at the end of the day, oh, we're cute, everybody's booed up and you want to be booed up. You don't want to seem like, be all lonely and things like that. But ladies, you have to love yourself more because, even online, you're hearing these crazy and vicious and sad stories of these men that, women have been with 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and they're dead. Ladies, we have to use a little bit more discernment, okay, when it comes to the people in our lives, particularly the men. So I say this to every woman that's on social media, anyone that may come across this post. It doesn't matter. Maybe you're a guy, maybe you have pretty young nieces and cousins, and all it takes is just the wrong time and the wrong person and the wrong situation, and life as you know it may never be the same. Okay, my friend now, she was in therapy, she was on medication, she lost a lot of time from work financially, her life is a wreck, but she's strong, she's positive, she's a fighter. And so I'm just so grateful that my friend is alive. But I think about all the other women that weren't so lucky. So again, ladies, my message is for every woman out there. It's better to be by yourself. Trust me. then to be desperate, then to be needy, then to lack your own self love and self confidence that, you know, any little guy would do, or even the best looking dude. Yeah, the fast car, the nice car, the nice dress. These men have many issues. Many of them are fighting demons that you have no clue. And so I'm asking you ladies, especially during the summer time when everybody's out and everything is, under this umbrella of like, everything is looking so wonderful. Please, ladies, protect yourself. Teach your daughters, okay? Love yourself first. Learn yourself first. Love yourself first. That's my message, friends. I hope it helps. I hope it connects. I hope it teaches. And I hope it makes a difference. This is your girl. I'm representing New Life Raw Evolution. For more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. We are the collective. We are divine. Let's be smart. Let's be aware. Let's raise the consciousness. Until next time, conscious ones.